Welcome back to KCTV English News. I'm Hee-jung Lee. 83% of Chinese people responded that they wish to visit Jeju after the COVID-19 pandemic will come to an end. According to a survey on 750 Chinese hosted by Jeju Island and the Jeju Research Institute at the end of last year, 83% of them said they hope to visit Jeju after COVID-19 will settle. Those who wished to stay 3 days and 2 nights amounted to 47.5%. The most preferred period to travel to Jeju was May and June with 32.4%. 38.7% cited the natural environment as the main charm of Jeju Island, followed by trekking courses and entertainment. Cherry blossoms have bloomed on Jeju Island a week earlier compared to last year. The Jeju Regional Meteorological Administration announced that cherry blossoms have bloomed as of the 17th, based on the observational standard trees located in Gyeonibdong. This is 7 days earlier compared to last year and 8 days earlier than average. They are expected to peak next week. The Meteorological Administration explained that the cherry blossoms bloomed earlier than usual because the average temperature in March was 2 degrees Celsius higher than last year and 3 degrees Celsius higher than the average. The Jeju Provincial Development Corporation will export 400 tons of Jeju samdasu to the United States this year. The first volume of 140 tons has recently been shipped, and the brand will enter approximately 50 major restaurants, including the Hannam chain, in the western part of the U.S. starting next month. 335 prisoners who were wrongfully convicted and imprisoned during the April 3rd incident have been acquitted at retrials. It's the largest number of acquittals for a single history event. The retrial procedures are expected to speed up with the passage of the revised April 3rd Special Act. Mike Laidman reports.
The Jeju District Court held retrials for hundreds of former prisoners wrongly convicted and imprisoned during the infamous April 3rd incident. As the acquittal verdict for defendants who remain missing was passed down, attendees wiped tears from their faces. 2 surviving victims, Ko Tae-sam and Lee Jae-hoon, both in their 90s, were also cleared of all charges. This Tuesday, the Jeju District Court acquitted victims who were unjustly convicted and wrongly imprisoned by military and civilian courts 7 decades ago. Victims were originally imprisoned for the false charges of insurrection or violation of the National Guards Act. Prosecutors had sought not guilty verdicts for all defendants, saying there was no evidence to corroborate the allegations against them. The judge offered words of consolation to the victims and bereaved families following the acquittal sentence. The event marked the nation's largest ever retrial, involving the most defendants in a single case. However, there remain a number of victims who have yet to be cleared of their charges. The official list of convicted victims has 2,530 names. Among them, about 1,000 no longer have any family. The remaining retrial procedures are expected to speed up with the passage of the revised April 3rd Special Act. These are planned to be held at the prosecution's behest rather than as individual requests. Mike Laidman, KCTV.
Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. Be sure to follow us on YouTube at KCTV News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Have a great evening.